pretty much Linux only. This is going to be a Linux setup because it's a lightweight system, and you'll have your server for longer because of lower cost. So go ahead and get your Google Cloud account set up. After you get your Google Cloud account set up, go to your console. Your console is basically your main page. We'll just dismiss this. This account is on a trial. It's a throwaway account that we made just to show you how to set this up. Yeah. So first off, you will probably have to scroll down and pin VPS networks and the compute engine, because we're gonna be basing our server off the compute engine, especially a VM instance. So we're gonna go to compute engine, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna create an instance, and this custom instance, you can call it whatever you want. Mine, no capital letters, of course, Minecraft -server -test. Okay, and select your region. I'm just gonna quickly pick an EU region, and now most of you guys would probably go, we need to add some cores to the server, stuff like that. I'll just go for the Intel Skylake and later platform and go for a custom core count. We'll go 2 cores, and we'll go 4 GB of RAM here just for the test. This should hold maybe 10-20 people. You can go for more if you want that. Your price is gonna be right here. Okay, so other than that, I personally like to allow HTTP and HTTPS connectivity, and that's not for this video specifically, but it's for something else in the future. Network tags, where in the network tags, this is where you get your custom IP for your server, so your friends and family and whoever you want to connect can connect. Now remember to name this. I'll just name this Minecraft. You have to remember this. And other than that, we'll go for networks, and then in the network interface section, you will go external IPs, and under external IPs you create an IP address, and under the IP address you can call it whatever you want. Let's just call it Pro Gamer, and we'll reserve this. Oh yeah, make sure you don't have a static IP address already assigned on that. Pro, no capital letters, Pro Gamer, reserve. And there, that's literally all you need to do. Now personally, I don't like running a Debian server, so I'll just go, I mean, they're technically all the same, but I'll just go Ubuntu 1904, and I'll go 50 GB, and I'll go for the SSD disk. It doesn't really make a lot of difference in terms of cost. Yeah, and then we create the instance. And you can already see I've recorded this video a couple of times now, so this time I'm just gonna YOLO it. Fuck the script. Yeah, I'm just gonna YOLO it and see what happens, because really I tried with the script, but that didn't really work out for me at all. So yeah, this part in the installation, you want to go ahead and get your your IP settings set up. So you're gonna go to firewall, and this makes it so that other people can connect when they need to. So you go to your firewall rules, create firewall rule, and then you go, let's just call it Minecraft description server dash test, and all these settings you leave at default. And then at tags you go Minecraft, and here source IP ranges you just go 0.0.0.0/0. No need to change that at all. So over here under protocols and ports, you go for the port that you want to allow, you go TCP, and then you choose the default Minecraft port, which happens to be, if I'm not incorrect, it should be 25565, and then you create that exception. All right, nice. Now that we have that done, we go back to the compute engine tab and we go into the SSH. Now this is where the real setup starts. Now that we are on the server itself, we're gonna need to install Java, we're gonna have to get the updates, and we're gonna have to create the folder for our Minecraft. Now the thing with Java is that because of the new terms and because of JDK, we're gonna have to get the development kit 8, but as you can see on the website, you will have to accept license agreements and log in to download Java. So there's a workaround for that. The server automatically gets set up with the newest version of Java, which won't work if you're trying to create a Minecraft server. So first, let's go sudo -s to log in as an administrator. Should also just grant you administrative privileges on literally any version of Linux. Now this doesn't have a password on it, which you can set up or not. That depends on how long you're going to use the Google Cloud platform. And second part is getting updates, so apt-get, and then we go updates. Just gonna go yeah, I messed up there. Set updates, and there we go. After we've gotten the updates, we get the newest version of Java, so apt-get default -jre, and that should get you get install default-jre, and you go Y for yes. Okay, now that that's done, if you go Java version, you'll see what version of Java you have. Open JDK version 11.04. Now we need to be on version 8 and that's gonna be 180 basically. So okay, so I just went ahead and cleared the console. So now what you're gonna do after you've gotten Java installed is you're gonna go cd, so these are for your directory entries, cd/home, and when you're sudo -s, you're already in the root directory, so cd -home will set you into the home folder. And now we're gonna make the Minecraft directory, so mkdir, and then just call it Minecraft. And after we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and go into the Minecraft folder to make sure it's there, or we can just ls and it'll show us a Minecraft folder, right? And then, you know, the user and the root and the SSH key and stuff like that. I'm gonna probably blur that out. So all right, so now we're gonna go ahead and install the correct version of Java. And before we can even do that, actually, because of you have to accept, and then you have to go and get the Linux x64 tar.gz. And what the website is gonna do is it's gonna go, oh, but you have to log in, so go ahead and make your account, log in, and download the file to your main PC. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab Putty, which is an SSH tool. It's used for much more than just that, but primarily this is what it's used for. And you're gonna have to go and get the installer for your version of Windows. I run 64-bit, so I'm gonna get 64, and I already have it installed, so I'm gonna skip ahead with that part. You don't actually need to launch Putty, you only need to generate a key with Putty, so keep that in mind. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. So when you've installed Putty, let's see here, can we find it under Putty here? You're gonna have to go and get the keygen tool. When you open this, you can go ahead and generate a public and private key. So let's just go ahead and generate public and private key. So now you'll need this part. Okay, you need to copy your public key. Remember to save your private key. Save it somewhere on your PC, on your desktop, wherever you need to save it. Yes, and key save wherever you need to save it. All right, I've already gone ahead and done this this part. And after that, you go into the metadata tab on your Cloud Compute Engine, go into SSH, edit, and you add item, and you add the key that you generated. Whoops. You add the key that you just generated with Putty, and then you save. I'm just gonna go ahead and cancel because we already have a key set up. And we go back into VM instances. Now then, we're gonna install the Filezilla client. Just go ahead and download that, your Windows version or whatever other OS you're using. Now this is a pretty long tutorial already, but I just want to make sure that we're all on the same we all understand what's going on here, because I've watched some other tutorials that didn't really bother explaining what's actually going on and what you're installing on your PC. So okay, so now that we're in Filezilla, go ahead and go to your edit settings, and you're gonna go to sftp. You're gonna go to the directory where you saved your private key that we generated with Putty, and you're gonna add it, and desktop, and you're just gonna go ahead and click it and add it. I already have it here, so there's no reason to overwrite it. And it's gonna give you a prompt. You're just gonna press OK, and that's that. Now you're just gonna go ahead and go back into Google Cloud here, copy your external IP address. When you've copied it, you go sftp, and then you go colon // and then your IP address. And when you've copied your IP address, you go ahead and find your username that's in the file, the Putty file, and your username should look something like this. Hold on. In the generator, when you generate your key, your username should look something like this, and it'll be here for you to have. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and paste in our username. I already copied mine here, and click connect, and it's gonna prompt you. You're gonna press OK, and you're gonna look in your home folder. So now you're on the server. Next step. The next step is to go ahead and get your Java file. So in your downloads folder, wherever you put Java, and for this to work, normally when you try to, let's say you try to take a file from your PC, let's say Minecraft Forge for example, and copy it over to your server, it won't. It's gonna fail. You don't have access to that. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and give yourself and everybody else full access to the server home page. So you're just gonna go chmod 777. Remember, this should be 775 as always. 777, and then you're just gonna go /home, and then I'm just gonna do Minecraft for good measure. Remember to change that back to 775. Alright, so now we can finally go ahead and get the download for Java. So I should already have it downloaded somewhere. And as you can hear, I'm not really good at speaking to people or talking to myself, primarily you guys as well. But JDK8, I'm just gonna download it on the other tab here, because the email that I'm gonna use for it is an actual email that I use, so I don't want to put that out there. I could edit it, but I'm a bit lazy. So in the downloads folder, so here we go, JDK. All right, go back to Filezilla. We're just gonna take our Java download tar.gz. We're gonna paste this over into the server. Now if you open back up the server control panel, which for some reason is somewhere unknown here, and you go ls, you'll see that we just transferred the Java folder over, like the Java zip over to the control panel here. And so what we're gonna do from this point on is we're gonna do a manual install, a manual Java install. So steps goes as follows, and I'll remember to paste commands in here for you guys to follow along as well. I'll have a document up. So tar minus xvf, and then the name of your file. So here you're extracting your file. And if you go ls, there should be another folder with Java in it. Now we're gonna make a directory. So next step, directory. So we make directory just like we did with the Minecraft. Make directory minus p, and then user libraries JVM and JDK and JDK8. So we're simply creating a directory named JDK8. There we go. Now we want to move the files that we extracted. So if we go ls, you'll see the entire folder here. We're gonna move the files that are inside that folder, and we're gonna do that by sudo mv, and then we're gonna take the name of the folder and then user library JVM JDK, and we're gonna extract those files into that folder, so in your users library. Now if you want to see what's in the users library, you can go ahead and do that. ls /user /libraries /jvm /jdk8 /, and there you go. There are all your files in that library. And then we have to update our Java alternatives, and we do that by simply naming our files. So I'm just gonna paste a command in here, and I'm gonna paste it in the chat as well for you guys to follow, or in the description. Actually, I'm gonna just upload a text document to the description with the necessary commands for you guys to follow. So now that we've done that, we've updated alternatives, and now we're gonna, those were the Java alternatives. We're gonna update the JDK alternatives, and that too is done in auto mode. Now we're gonna go ahead and update to the correct version. So we're gonna go ahead and make a selection here, so we make sure that the applications, when we try to run them, are running the correct version of Java. So user library JVM JDK8 and then bin. So you can see here the correct version is named 1010 and it's JDK8. This version over here, JDK11, we cannot use. That will not launch the Minecraft server. It will launch the default Minecraft server. It will not launch any Forge, Spigot, Bucket, or anything like that. So go to, and we go enter, and that's that. So if you go JVAC or Java C and then minus version, you will now see JVSC 8180, right? And it's version 211. And if you go Java, the version, that too has been updated. Java version, there you go. Now you want to go into your Minecraft folder. So cd Minecraft. In your Minecraft folder should be empty. So let's say ls empty, nothing in the Minecraft folder. Now you are probably gonna go ahead and install Forge. I mean, most people would like to have mods on their server, so actually let's just install the default Minecraft server. So yeah, let's do that first. Alright, quick cut. We're gonna go ahead and install the default Minecraft server version, and to do that you go to Minecraft's website, and you go to the download Minecraft server page, and I'll provide a link for that as well. Yeah, we're gonna go with the latest version here. So we're gonna go copy the link address, and then we're gonna go wget, and then the link address for the Minecraft server version. We're gonna go ls, and in there we can see the server is named server.jar. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and launch the server. Then I'm just gonna paste these commands in, and this should launch the server. And now it goes, oh, you need to sign the EULA. So we're just gonna go nano EULA.txt, and in here we're just gonna go down a few, and we're gonna go true. After we change the value to true, we're just gonna go ahead and exit, and then X basically. And to save, you go Y for yes, and then you go enter, and that's that. So ls again, and then we just press the up arrow a few times and we execute the server here, and now it should just load the server. The first time it loads the server, it's gonna take a little while. So, and here you go, there's the port, and it's setting up the world. While it's setting up the world, let's go ahead and start Minecraft on our client machine. And we're just gonna go ahead and copy the external IP because that's the IP for the server. So, slowly loading the world. It takes a little while. Actually, it takes a long while. I'm gonna go ahead and skip forward on this part, and I'll meet you right back when it's done. Alright, so now that the server is done loading, you can see that we already attempted to connect to the server, which was successful. But for your part, you're just gonna have to connect to the server. You can either add it or direct connect, and then you just join your server. And there you go, your server. Now remember, this window right here, that's your control panel. So op Josh underscore, or we could also just have op and then yeah. So you can see I've been OP'd, and I'll just change my game mode. So game mode creative, no, okay, there we go, flying on my Minecraft server. And this should be the exact same for you. Now that's right around, like, that's right about all that I have for this video. If you would like to learn something else, like how to install modded servers or transfer your server that you already had, that you played on LAN with your friends, for example, your builds, your worlds and stuff like that over, please leave a like on this video and leave a comment, and I'll get around to doing that as well, as it's a topic that really interests me as well. So yeah, that's all that I had for you in this video. Peace.